Manage all of your lists, your products and services, of course, the things that you buy and also sell, whether it's materials or labor. We can establish recurring transactions, so transactions that will basically enter themselves or set a reminder, or you can set up templates for your transactions as well. Shoa has a question: how do we file PST in QuickBooks Online and make adjustments when filing PST? That is a very specific question, Shoa. So what I'm going to do, I want to get through the rest of the material that we've got for everybody today. And would it be okay if I just save that until the end of class, and then I can actually walk through how to do a PST return with you? Would that be all right? This quick create button, which is this plus sign right in the top in the middle, this is going to be your best friend. This is the simplest way to create any transaction from any menu screen. So here you can see the list of all of our customer-based transactions, all of our supplier-based transactions, our employee timesheets. We've got a couple of different ways our employees can record time, and we also have other transactions in here as well, like your bank deposits, transfers, journal entries, and of course your customer statements. On the right-hand side, this clock-looking thing is called your recent transactions. And when you see, so this recent transactions button is available not only in the global navigation, which you see in front of you here, which is available in all menu screens, but this specific button is also available in each transaction screen as well. When you see the recent transactions button as part of the global navigation, part of this 3-button set, it will give you all of your recent transactions regardless of your transaction type. Notice how we've got expense, bill payment, tax payment. We've got lots of different types of transactions, but we can see all of those different types when the recent transactions is part of the global navigation. However, if you are in a transaction and you select recent transactions, QuickBooks Online will only show you the transaction type that you're in. So if you go to recent transactions when you're in expenses, you will only be able to see the recent expenses. So that's just the difference between when you see the recent transactions as part of the global navigation or within a specific transaction. QuickBooks Online is smart enough to know that we don't want to add it, we just want to match it. And so here you can see that little green stamp that we just want to match it. And so we can select this transaction. I want to match. And there you go. Now that transaction has gone from the new transactions into the in QuickBooks transactions. Here we go, this match right in here. And so we know that that's been dealt with. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the transactions that needed something done with them, needed updating or needed allocating, went down from 7 to 6. So up here at the top, where you see this number up here, this means this is the number of transactions that have come through the bank, whether you're doing an upload or whether you're doing a direct feed, that you need to do something with. And so here you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 transactions there. And so as we deal with each one of them, we're gonna see that number at the top go down. Are fantastic, and another huge time saver. It takes the online banking transaction to a whole other level again, where we can actually set up rules. So let's say I want to set up a rule that, and here you can see we have some rules coming in already. So let's just actually take a look at this Starbucks rule instead of creating a brand new one. We can also prioritize the rules, so basically set conditional sequences. So my rule is Starbucks, and it's for money coming out of my account and actually all bank accounts. So whether I'm using a credit card account or whether I'm using my checking account, this rule, the way that it's set up right now, will actually apply across both accounts. So when it meets all of these conditions, if the description contains Starbucks, I want this transaction to be added as an expense. I want it put to the payee Starbucks, expense to our meals and entertainment, and pull out the GST and PST. And of course, if you wanted to classify and give a location, you could do that as well. You could even set multiple splits so that it will go to multiple accounts or multiple tax codes there as well. So that way, when those transactions get pulled through, whether it's from your credit card account or whether it's from your bank account, QuickBooks will also not only match the transaction, not only give you an opportunity to add it, not only guess at where you want it added, but it will also apply these rules to make that, that data entry go even faster, which is super cool.